the universal objection circle. Step number 1 is you acknowledge or agree with your client. When your client gives you an objection, agree with them first. For example, they say, I want to ask my wife. You should agree with them. There's nothing wrong with that. So first of all, acknowledge and agree the objection. Step number 2 is you need to ask them the right question. Step number 3 is you give them a solution or an example. That is step number 3. And step number 4 is make sure that it is relatable to them, that they understand that you understand. So let's do an example. I want to ask my wife. Is there a common objection? How many of you get that objection? I want to ask my wife. Okay? Mr. Client, I'm so glad that you want to ask your wife. But let me ask you a question. Do you think your wife would not like to protect the children? You see, every family that I work with, the wives are more interested in protecting the children than the husbands. So why don't I do one thing for you? While you are having that conversation with your wife, would you like me to give you free insurance for 14 days while you are thinking about it? Would you like that? Yes, fantastic. Sign here. But let me ask you a question. Who is married to your wife, you or your CFO? You see, every CFO's job is to drop the expenses of the company and protect the company. It is not their job to protect your family. So that's why they don't care about that. If you are removing money from the company, they don't like it. Why? Because they have to make sure that the company is okay. They actually don't care about your family. But every real father will want to protect their family. So the question is, do you want me to protect your family or not? And the simple formula to know how much you need is 10 times of annual income. Do you have any questions? No? Sign in. Let me give you an example. Imagine, how many of you like chocolates? So imagine you're going to eat a chocolate, and just before you put it in your mouth, it falls down. How do you feel? Upset, right? How many of you will just go, no one watching? 3-second rule, right? When it comes to chocolate, maybe even 10 seconds, okay? But imagine the same chocolate has a wrapper on top of it, and it falls down. What do? You pick it up, remove the wrapper, eat, correct? You see, Mr. Client, you are the chocolate for your family. I am the wrapper. If your chocolate is so big, how big should the wrapper be? Bigger. Correct? So how do you know what should be the size of the wrapper? Very simple. The formula to know what should be the size of the wrapper is 10 times of annual income should be for life insurance, 5 times of your annual income should be for income protection, 20% of whatever you earn should go for your retirement. You have a laptop. Fantastic. Now, in your laptop, do you have an antivirus? What is more expensive, the laptop or the antivirus? The laptop. What is the job of the antivirus? If a virus attacks your laptop, it will protect your laptop, and if it affects your laptop, it will clean the laptop and allow you to reboot. Correct? It will allow you to restart the system. Mr. Client, you are the laptop, I am the antivirus. If something affects you, don't worry. The antivirus will clean it, and we will give you 5 years to be able to restart. So the simple formula to know how much antivirus you need is 5 times of your annual income should be for antivirus. Do you have any questions? No? Fine. Close. So water in the whole universe, in the whole earth, flows like this. There is a lake on top of a mountain. the lake becomes a river, and the river goes and joins the ocean. The ocean will evaporate. It will create another lake. There will be rain. It will create another lake on top of another mountain. That lake will again become a river, and it will again go and join the ocean. Mr. Klein, you are a lake. You have a river of income. Your river of income becomes your part of your ocean of wealth. Your river goes and joins the ocean of wealth, and your ocean becomes bigger and bigger. When you die, this ocean becomes the lake for the next generation. Your next generation will also have a river of income, which will go and join the ocean of wealth, which will again become the lake for the next generation. Now, do you want your river of income to be variable or guaranteed? What would you like? Guaranteed? Okay. Well, Mr. Klein, my recommendation is you should have some guaranteed and some variable. You see, when you have guaranteed income, it makes sure that the river is never dry. There's always some water flowing in the river. When you have variable income, when there's a good season, you have more. When there's a bad season, you have less. But it keeps increasing with the season. Variable income is that 20% of whatever you earn should be going from variable to guaranteed. 20% of whatever you earn from your variable income should go to guaranteed. So you're converting variable income to guaranteed income, variable income to guaranteed income, and you're building your ocean of wealth. So I don't want to transfer my ocean of wealth to my children. Well, Mr. Klein, if you don't transfer this ocean of wealth to your children, nothing will change. They will have to restart, they will make their own lake, they will have their own river of income, and they will create their own ocean of wealth. You see, nature does not stop if you decide not to pass it on. The only question you have to answer is, what will your children say? My father could, but my father didn't. Is that how you want to be remembered? You see, you are the only parent who doesn't want to give their children the ocean. All the other parents are leaving oceans for their children. You choose. But Sanjay, they will get spoiled. Sanjay, if I give you money, but I don't give you values, the money will be lost. But if I give you values, and I don't give you money, the values will be lost. I said, no, granddad. Everyone says, give values to your children, they will make the money. He said, no, son. Keep one thing in mind. When you're hungry, you will steal. When you're hungry, you will steal. You see, money is not good, money is not bad. Money is power. Values decide where you use this power. So, Mr. Client, it's your job to give values to your children. It's my job to create power. So the question is, how much power do you want to create for your children?
It doesn't work because I don't need the roots. I'm already grown up. I love the forest. Even country, even a farm.
You have your own farm, right?
Yes.
You have a country. Does a country have a military? Every country has a military, correct?
Like army, military?
Military. Army.
Okay.
Every country has an army. Why? They have so many people. Why do they need a small army? The army is the protection of the country.
Okay.
The bigger the country, the bigger the army. The smaller the country, the smaller the army.
That I understand.
But there are more people than the army, correct or not?
Yes.
The number of people in the country is always bigger than the number of army.
Of course.
So why does the country spend so much money on an army? To protect the country.
Okay.
Mr. Client, you are a country.
Okay. Good.
You need to spend money to protect the country.
So the bill
there are
payment-
two ways to protect it. Number one,
Okay. 10%. 10 times, right?
what would you prefer? I give you $1 million cash right now, or I give you $10,000 every month for the rest of your life. Which one would you prefer?
I would prefer maybe 10,000 every month. Then.
10,000 every month.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think your children want? $1 million right now, or $10,000 every month for the rest of their life?
Maybe the cash right now.
You think so?
Yes.
What would you like to give your children? $1 million or 10,000 per month?
For myself, maybe 10,000 per month. Then.
Why? Because you know your children can be stupid and they can blow all the money away. You see, Mr. Client or Miss Client, Simone, you're a client of mine. When you give assets to your children, they can destroy the assets. But when you give income to your children, if they destroy 1 month's income, it does not affect them. Next month again they will get income. The third month again they will get income. So always focus on income accumulation rather than asset accumulation. All the strategies that people follow are asset accumulation strategies, when actually they should be doing income accumulation strategy. All the assets that you build, would you like variable income or guaranteed income? Which type of income would you like?
Depends on the return then.
No, which one would you like? Forget the two. Which one would you like?
If the same return rate guarantee is much preferred.
The return? Where is the